look at the address, they see the decay. I see the library of lost souls. Every corner holds a whisper, every shadow holds a face. The past doesn't die here, it just waits. Welcome back to the haunted.
Walk the same pavement, but the bricks feel different now. Used to be alive, now the memory makes me bow. To the pressure, I remember every name on the wall, every single mistake that led to the downfall of my brother. Smoke still hangs thick in the air. I escaped the environment, but the block still doesn't care. It keeps claiming the young ones, keeps repeating the pain. The cycle doesn't break, it just runs through the rain.
I feel their eyes watching me drive by. Every ghost of the block is asking me why I left them behind, why I survived the score. The consequence goes right through the door.
Ghosts of the block, they remind me every night when the clock stops. They remind me every night when the clock stops. The weight of the past hitting like a shock. I carry the silence, I carry the shame. The price of the street is to never forget the name. The faces are faded, the memories are sharp and clear. The smell of the struggle, the constant presence of fear. The loyalty was priceless, the betrayal was swift. I still feel the emptiness of the only thing I couldn't lift. Away from the darkness, the gravity was too strong. Tried to change the ending, but the script was too long. I parked the expensive car right where I used to hide. The contrast is heavy, nowhere left to confide.
I feel their eyes watching me drive by. Every ghost of the block is asking me why I left them behind, why I survived the score. The consequence goes right through the door.
Ghosts of the block, they remind me every night when the clock stops. They remind me every night when the clock stops. The weight of the past hitting like a shock. I carry the silence, I carry the shame. The price of the street is to never forget the name. They remind me every night when the clock stops. They remind me every night when the clock stops. The weight of the past hitting like a shock. I carry the silence, I carry the shame. The price of the street is to never forget the name. You could take the man out of the block, but you can't take the block out of the man. Forever tethered, forever haunted. The heavy low. Sound of a subtle metallic chain dragging on stone. Low, dark textures and haunting begin to swirl. Deep. Soft. Commanding voice. The anointing is cold, the chamber is dark. This is the moment before the ultimate tax. They bow to the symbol, they don't see the emptiness within. The ritual demands silence. The price demands everything. I approach the altar, the air is thick with the past. Every predecessor's failure built to forever last. I put the crown on slowly, it weighs heavy on the mind. I left the easy life and all the weakness behind. The room is full of shadows, no witnesses can speak. They only see the strength, they don't see the final leak of the humanity. I traded it all for the peak. The power is absolute, the soul is obsolete. It glitching rapidly, the blood is cold. The ritual is taking full control. I shed the old skin, I embrace a new form. Ready for the violence of the inevitable storm. Hollow crown ritual. I demand demand of dominion, the rule is perpetual. Hollow crown ritual, the final offering purely conceptual. I control the speed, I control the fate. Welcome to the burden of the infinite state. The cost of the rain is the silence I keep. The promise I bury, the secrets I keep deep. I wear the gold shell, but the inside is only smoke. Every decision I make is the final heavy stroke of the pen. I sign a life away, no space for retreat. I look at the consequence and I accept the defeat of the man. For the glory of the dynasty's reign, the purpose of the power is to repeat the cycle again. Tension is rising, the blood is cold. The ritual is taking full control. I shed the old skin, I embrace a new form. Ready for the violence of the inevitable storm. My low crown ritual. I demand a dominion, the rule is perpetual. Hollow crown ritual, the final offering purely conceptual. I control the speed, I control the fate. Welcome to the burden of the infinite state. They think it's victory. It's just another sacrifice. The crown is hollow because the man inside is gone. Hollow crown ritual. The explosive beat. The air is thick with smoke. You can taste the metal. This is where the law doesn't reach. This is the crucible, the pavement never cools. Welcome to the heat. Welcome to the inferno. Every single block is a border you gotta cross. Every conversation comes with the ultimate cost. I walk with the shadows, I learn how to move slow. Watching for the signal, waiting for the show. They call it a city, I call it a war zone. We fight for the scraps, standing on concrete and bone. The rules are simple here, eat or be eaten whole. I keep my spirit sharp, defending my own soul. The heat is rising, the trigger is set. I ain't done with the opposition yet. The time for the talking is over and done. The street battle energy has already begun. Inferno Street. This is where the weak meet the final defeat. Inferno Street. I run the rhythm, I dictate the beat. Inferno Street. I run the rhythm, I dictate the beat. Fast flow, low blow, zero chance to recover. I am the ultimate hunter, there is no other. You move like a hurricane, you move like the dust. Ripping through the opposition with permanent disgust. My loyalty is silent, my vengeance is swift. I don't leave survivors, I don't give a gift. They try to stand tall, watch them crumble and fall. My crew got the numbers, we answer every call. The base is the pavement, shaking the entire grid. Everything I promised, everything I did. The heat is rising, the trigger is set. I ain't done with the opposition yet. The time for the talking is over and done. The street battle energy has already begun. Inferno Street. This is where the weak meet their final defeat. Inferno Street. I run the rhythm, I dictate the beat. Inferno Street. I run the rhythm, I dictate the beat. Fast flow, low blow, zero chance to recover. I am the ultimate hunter, there is no other.
slowly. The aftermath is cold. Another story written, never to be told. I walk away clean, but the streets remember. There is no other.
The contract is signed not with ink, but with silence. There is no court, there is no judge, just the debt and the repayment. The only law that matters here is mine. Initiate the retribution.
I carry the grudge like a weapon in my hand, moving through the shadows across the cursed land. Every step calculated, the path is already traced. No room for distraction, no energy wasted. They tried to bury the memory, they thought it was done, but the vendetta started the moment the sun went down on their lives. The betrayal was absolute. Now the lawless response is the terrible fruit.
I hear the
Whispers,
I see the fear.
fear.
The retribution is closer than it appears.
Glitch fills in the silence, the plan is confirmed. The only way this ends is the lesson being learned. I knew every blind spot. I hit the exposed pressure point, the weakness they forgot. The urban drama unfolds right outside their view. The layered paths of the soundtrack to what I do. I'm a ghost in the system, a master of the disruption. Every signal I send is a powerful eruption of chaos. They look for logic, I use pure rage. I already wrote the last sentence on the final page.
Whispers,
I see the fear.
fear.
The retribution is closer than it appears.
Split spills in the silence, the plan is confirmed. The only way this ends is the lesson being learned.
The city is my witness. The silence is my victory. There's no turning back. Once the vendetta takes hold of the history, they talk about bloodline. We talk about iron will.
can't break what was forged in the fire. This is not inherited, this is earned. Listen to the code. My legacy is still, you can hear it in the ground. Built this whole fortress for the enemies left behind. I don't need the validation, I don't need the applause. Just the cold satisfaction of ignoring your law. Born on the concrete where the weakest get crushed. Every lesson learned was delivered in a rush. I hold the line steady, my conviction is sharp. Leaving my permanent signature, tearing up the chart. You feel the pressure rising, you hear the snap, sharp snares hit hard. There ain't no turning back from this dark street trail. I carry the weight, but I don't bend the break. The only move I make is the one that you can't fake. Still born legacy. I'm the raw material, I'm the hard currency. Still born legacy. I inherited nothing, but I built the supremacy. From the dust to the dollar, from the silence to the raw. I'm standing here forever, knocking down the door. I speak the language of survival, the grammar of the fist. Every single dollar carries the permanent risk. I saw the fakes crumble when the fire got too hot. They ran for the exits while I stay right on the spot. My vision is metallic, reflecting only the truth. I trade emotion for power, the hard lesson of my youth. The foundation is iron, it cannot be undone. The dynasty begins now beneath the setting sun. Beats are rising, you hear the snap, sharp snares hit hard. There ain't no turning back from this dark street trail. I carry the weight, but I don't bend the break. The only move I make is the one that you can't fake. Still born legacy. I'm the raw material, I'm the hard currency. Still born legacy. I inherited nothing, but I built the supremacy. From the dust to the dollar, from the silence to the raw. I'm standing here forever, knocking down the door. They thought I was plastic. They thought I would melt. They don't know the pain that I truly felt. Forest and fire. Unbreakable! Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Iron Gate creep, shadows unfold. City ain't bright, but the truth stay cold. Brick walls whisper, secrets they hold. Dreams crushed under boots, stories untold. Glitch in the rhythm, hearts on attack. 808s hit, spine snaps crack. Street lights hum, pulse of the track. World turns gray, ain't no going back. Iron Gate swing, life on the line. Clock don't tick, just bleed through time. Chains on my mind, can't unwind. Stuck in the grind, still I climb. Dust in my lungs, scars on my name. Life's roulette, but the wheels rigged the same. Tales of the lost, etched deep in the frame. Echoes in the alleys, it's a ruthless game. Glitch percussion, footsteps delay. Demons in my shadow won't go away. The block sings dirges, cold like clay. Voices in the dark, whisper obey. Iron Gate swing, life on the line. Clock don't tick, just bleed through time. Chains on my mind, can't unwind. Stuck in the grind, still I climb.
Yeah, crown tilted, kingdom in my shadow clutch. Concrete jungle, ain't no royal touch. Fist full of dollars, no Midas here. Heavy chain swinging, vision crystal clear. Brick walls whisper secrets of the throne. Thieves in the dark, but I stand alone. Skyline bleeding, neon tears drip. To blind my chest, boy, each move legit. Stream on off. I reign in the dark, every scar on my chest, a victory mark. Throne of fire, empire of stone. King of the block, kingdom my own. Baseline thunders, heart skips a beat. Haters gotta quit, like rats in heat. Glitch in the matrix, I'm the code that breaks all odds on the crown. High stakes, sharp I had slicing the silence clean. 808 bass, heartbeat of the mean. City of canvas, I paint with grime. Every corner, my chapter, my rhyme. Rising tension, breath starts slow. Shadows creeping, the night's cold glow. Heavy is the head, they all wanna claim. But my throne's forged in struggle, not just a name.
City's veins pumping venom through the night's wrist. Shadows break dance with a light mist. Concrete symphony, sirens the chorus. Pulse of the vandal, chaos before us. Street lights blink, Morse code talking in static. Brick walls breathe stories, the cryptographic. Vandal, pulse, heartbeat of the reckless. Ripping through the night, relentless, restless. Vandal pulse, rhythm so demanding. Echo in the chest deep, commanding. Time bends, glitch cracks, the snare snaps. World in fragments, rhythm fills the gaps. Ghost to the city, hum low in the bass. Every kick drum hits like a time-lapse face. Pulse like a thief, slipping through the cracks. 808 heartbeat, no turning back. Wires hum, bloodlines buzz electric. Dark thoughts weave through the epicentric. Switch, the beat dissects. Baseline stabs, tension collects. Pat scream, distant voices glitch. Cities alive, the circuit twitch. In the alley where the shadows whisper secrets to the grind. Cartel move silent, ticking clocks at a time. Blades of the hash, slicing veins of the beat. Echoes from the pavement where the concrete meets. Eyes like cold steel, cutting through the smog. Lungs full of poison, breathing out the fog. Money stains the hands, greed tight in the fist. No love for the lost, only names on the list. Dark clouds overhead, thunder rolls in the chest. Booming bassline stomps like a giant unrest. Steps heavy on the block, every corner a stage. Cinematic backdrop to a city in rage.
Shadow cartel where the whispers dwell. Currency flows like rivers in hell. Shadow cartel where the secrets swell. Street light halo, stories they tell.
Smoke spirals dance, ghost trails in the night. Masked up intention, staying out of the light. Hunger in the belly, growling for the feast. Wolves in the trap, preying on the weak. Street symphony hums, sirens join the song. Life's a tightrope, one misstep you're gone. Sharp edges everywhere, hearts turn to stone. Loyalty's a myth when you're out here alone.
pumping bloodshot skyline. Shadows flicker quick, tryna outrun time. Metallic clangs, heartbeats ain't grind. Pavement screaming under souls confined. Circuitry cracked in a maze on wide. Pulse of the city, electric inspired. District fever that burns through the grid. Cold in the chaos, the data ain't hit. Run through the glitch in the dark, we forbid. District fever, just try keeping it mid. Chopping through alleys, the snare rolls tight. Ghost in the glitch, but I'm sparking the fight. Basslines drag low, slow-mo in fright. Then rev up the flow, high speed through night. Reflections fractal, chrome lips crack. Fever in the fog, no room for slack. Breaths metallic, air tastes raw. Steel dreams shatter, glitch in the law. District fever burns through the grid. Cold in the chaos, data ain't hit. Run through the glitch in the dark, we forbid. District fever, just try keeping it lit. Every frame a loop, rewired, replayed. Lines collapse, shadows cascade. Data storm rages, no place to evade. Glitch in the system, a price unpaid.
Shadow dance, city breathing heavy in the night. Concrete jungle growling under neon light. Brick walls whisper secrets smoking up the air. Footsteps echo danger lingering everywhere. Graffiti scars the skyline, a rebel's archive. This ruthless alley where the hunted survive.
Ruthless alley, shadows don't sleep. Whispers in the dark where the secrets creep. Still cold hearts in the grind so steep. In the ruthless alley, promises don't keep.
Drum kicks, glitch, clock ticks, no time for remorse. Hungry wolves roam tight, taking any course. Broken glass, mosaic, shattered dreams align. Hustle or fade, survival's the only design. Low brass roars, echoes of a city's rage. Every corner a chapter, flip the ruthless page. Deep bass growls hit a pulse of the street. Glitch fill scatter, syncopation repeats.
Ruthless alley, shadows don't sleep. Whispers in the dark where the secrets creep. Still cold hearts in the grind so steep. In the ruthless alley, promises don't keep. Night splits open, sirens kiss the sky. Dreams on the run while the street lights cry. 808 heartbeats, pounding through the cracks. Every step forward, another knife in your back.
Black smoke rising, lungs like a chimney. Blades in the dark, shadows try to pin me. Melodic echoes, footsteps in the wire. System overload, circuits breathe fire. Teeth grind gears, tongue spits the static. 808s quake, it's seismic, erratic. Skull shatter bass, venom in the spit. Protocol initiated, the code's been lit. Brown protocol, the signal burns deep. Digital screams in the metal weep. Rust in the veins, can't kill what's raw. Ground protocol, it's the final law. Steel nerve clank, heartbeats a piston. Glitch percussion, every frame's missing. Data stream strip, blood's binary. Encrypted scars, the war diary. Hounds of the net, teeth sharp with malice. Coded in pain, they tear through the palace. Synthetic dawn, the sun's gone rogue. The void whisper secrets in machine code. Realm protocol, the signal burns deep. Digital screams in the metal weep. Rust in the veins, can't kill what's raw. Ground protocol, it's the final law.
pavement, ghostly swagger stacking. Eyes on the skyline, but the ground keeps calling. Every step's a gamble, dice keep falling. Blaze of the night, they hum, they shimmer. Blood moon rising, there turns dimmer. I speak in code, encrypt my essence. Silence indicate, presence evanescent. Quiet storm, but the thunder speaks underneath the veil. Hear the echoes creep. We the shadow, we the black parade. Silence indicate where the deals get made.
808's pulse, heartbeat heavy. Clock can't spin, but the vibe stay steady. Masks on faces, can't tell who's real. Lies stacked tall like a house of steel.
Cracks in the armor, the truth seeps through. Sabers in the dark, what's the next move? Language of the lost is a dialect cryptic. Silence indicate the artist mystic. Backwards whispers, the clock unwinds. Reverse realities, I redraw the lines. Pads hum low, drums cut sharp. Rhythm's a weapon, aim for the heart.
Crimson blocks, streets paved in dread. Dreams get clipped where the vultures are fed. Hunger in the eyes, sharp teeth on the grind. Clock ticks slower when you're caught in the bind. Voices echo, go through alleys of steel. Truth gets mangled, it's harder to feel. Tension snaps like a glitch in the air. Shadow boxing with a world that don't care. Crimson blocks, where the stories bleed. Baby, and unspoken greed. Crimson blocks, where the shadows creep. No peace, no sleep, just promises cheap. Brick by brick, every wall got scars. Echoes of the past, etched in tar. Dark scent hums like a predator's growl. Glitch percussion cut sharp, disembowel. Step too quick, and the rhythm will bite. Fast lanes burn in the absence of light. 808 thump like a heartbeat of rage. Locked in a world that don't fit in a cage. Feel the shift, bass dives deep. Razor edge, no time to eat. Rapid fire thoughts, no room for retreat. Born of the ashes, smoke in my veins. Legacy carved in these urban chains. Stun in my chest, earth split wide. Every step heavy, got the storm as my guide. Blueprint code in my jeans, don't fold. Ancestral whispers in the mirror, pure gold. Time being sharp where the bloodline flows. Shadow of a titan where the moonlight glows. Bloodline order, roof run deep. Echoes in the night, secrets we keep. Built from the ground, no crown, no borrow. The days my throne, I promise tomorrow. Street light flickers, I'm the glitch in the code. Pulse syncs up with the 808 load. DNA encrypted, my birthright's loud. Destined to rise, won't kneel to the crowd. Switch gears quick, shadow to the blaze. Baseline quake, get a city in a daze. Skyline sharp, horizon my sword. Every breath I take, this life I hoard. This is the doctrine written in stone. Blood in my temple, marrow the bone. The order's the mantra, chaos the muse. Can't break my cipher, refuse to lose.
jungle. Shadows creep, I'm the architect. Concrete dominion, got a block and check. Still veins pulse, this city breathe breath. Every crack in the pavement got secrets it kept. Blood on the bricks, but it ain't my stain. Duct tape, morals, they ain't holding my brain. Dollar sign dancing, a puppet on the chain, right on the chain. Cameras flash, but they'll never see my name. Concrete dominion, build my throne. These streets whisper, he stands alone. Symphony, the city moan. Concrete dominion, this my zone. Ashes in the skyline, dreams dissolve. Survival the only problem I ever saw. Double time fury, tongue like a blade. Cut through the static, no price get paid. Pretty like the baseline, filthy parade. Sipping poison while my enemy fade. Years grind loud, machinery scheming. Halftime drop, cinematic demons. Dirison hum, futures breathing. Glitch, quick cushion, got the block believing.
Shadow sharp city cutthroat. No reprieve, code of honor etched in asphalt. We believe, hollowed bricks whisper secrets. Streets deceive, midnight sermons where the broken souls grieve. Ciphers in graffiti, walls hold the creed. Echoes off the steel, vengeance guaranteed. No sleep, no solace, hunger what we feed. Kingdom built on ruins, power in the seed. Gutters, hymn hums, cold metal percussion. Heartbeat syncopates, 808 concussion. Night runner cold, blood in the stone. Crown on the shadows, throne overthrown. Night runner cold, we take what we own. City's the arena, fight till it's shown. Pavement cracks like spines under heavy boots. Steps trace the lineage, ancestral roots. Fog curls thick, breath cuts through the gloom. Clock ticks quick, fate seals the room. Survival stitched in fibers of my fabric. Staring down the barrel, moments cinematic. Fast hands clutching dreams, static turns erratic. Chasing crowns, life moves acrobatic.
Glitch in my jawline. Glitch in my jawline. Teeth through Morse code. Static in my pose. Whole room down low. Reversed in the hallway. Steps run back. Trapdoor heartbeat. Bass go black. Ergo tyrant. Wi-Fi crown on my dome. Zone feel haunted, cold thrown in the chrome. Key card soul, I don't need no keys. Whole block talk, I just mute they feed. Eyes do blood red stock charts. Fear in the margin screenshot. Whole city breathe on my command. Every street corner feel E-shot. I bend laws, no courtroom. VP in my war room. Turn one room with a monsoon. Turn one post to a typhoon. Back alley boardroom. Ink smell no perfume. Contract carved in a crack tomb. Whole empire in a chat room. Grip on the grid, no handle. Blueprint written in shrapnel. Every step set off scandal. Whole pass scramble, no cancel. Urban tyrant, glitch, 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 glitch. Rapid fire brain, 808s hit, tense on my chest. Whole room bent, I rule this mess. No government, urban tyrant, glitch, glitch, glitch. Reverse in the dark, can't trace this print. Eyes on the throne, deep no rest. I own this stress, I own this stress. Yeah. I own this stress, yeah. Jaw spit siphon, a car crash pattern. Words do park around Saturn. No peace, only passwords. Whole crew talking adverse. Balcony view, no railing. Sky feel close, I'm scaling. Every failed prayer just mailing. Straight to my cloud, no failing. I tax every secret. Late fees on your rent. Turn your guilt to a budget cut. Whole conscience under my net. Cobra blood in a paper cut. Heartbeat clipped and chopped up. Glitch feel stutter in my gut. Every doubt turned to a cut off. I micromanage your nightmare. Schedule fear on a Google sheet. Send you a link at 3 a.m. Subject line, red don't sleep, no crown. Ow.
dogs jam, system fried, no escape route. Echo in the wire, circuit scream and shout. Binary betrayal, cold gone road. Heart of the machine, now black and smoke.
Shadows in the past, reverse creeping slow. Baseline throbbing deep, where the lost souls go. Tension in the air, glitch cracks my tone. In this deadlock maze, I'm a king on the throne.
Static screams, it's a digital fight. Break the loop, ignite the night.
Deadlock. Chain snap, we rise. Deadlock. No compromise.
Deadlock.
Hear the echoes collide. Deadlock. Survive or divide.
808 pound, skulls rattling sink. Every snare roll, pushing me to the brink. Glitch in the tempo, time skips unfold. A spit sharp as knives, story untold. Deep vocals cut through, a ghost in the shell. Tense as a cliff's edge, the bass starts to swell. Reverse styles, temps pull the future back. Trap in a glitch attack.
Yeah. Cityscapes bleeding, steel veins pumping rust. Cranes claw the sky, concrete turns to dust. Neon flickers cold, shadows cut the trust. Manos hissing steam, sewer smoke combust. Knuckle scarred, chrome fists ring percussion. Tongue spit metal, words spark combustion. Wires tangled tight, thoughts glitch corruption. Brains wide wrong, circuits buzz disruption. Dark alleys breathe, whispers like knives. Metallic echoes hum where danger thrives. Doctrine savage, survival contrives. Savage doctrine, hearts beat still. Raw juice bite, no time to heal. 808 scream, blade tree reels. The grind won't stop, the pain too real. Clock can't stutter, the hours feel broken. Sirens, howl tales, no words spoken. Better boost, stomp, these streets awoken. Change right or wrath, justice unbroken. Mind amazing gears, sticking treason. Night falls quick, no room for reason. Electrify clouds every season. Pulse of the city, broad adhesion.
Ashes in the wind, kingdoms decay. Crowns turn to rust, they all fade away. Shadows in the corner, whispers betray. A blade in the darkness we all repay. Heavy lies are thrown weight, crushing the spine. Smoke filled lungs, choking on the design. Power in the air, venom in the vine. Clocks tick slow, trapped outside of time. Empire under fire, burning through the wire. Hearts beat hollow, dreams all expire. Empire under fire, ashes reach higher. Nothing survives in the dragon's desire. Glitch in the matrix, system gone rogue. Heavy 808s crack the road like a code. Dust clouds rise where the soldiers unload. The war ain't over, it's a story retold. Blood on the banners, names etched in stone. Kings die alone on their golden thrones. Cheery echoes hum through the marrow and bone. Truths of ghosts hidden in the undertone. Smoke rises slow, fade in the glow. Every step closer, you reap what you sow. Chains break loose, chaos and toll. The fire spreads quick, but the cold still grows. Freeze mid-air. Shadows stalk where the brave don't dare. Clock ticks slow, life ain't fair.
My mind's a mausoleum, thoughts buried in stone. Echoes in the dome, can't claim a home. Glitch in the system, rewired the throne. Cinematic, dark skin cuts to the bone. Steps on the gravel, leash crunch a hymn. Requiem in the wind, cold steel on the brim. Choking on the sins, lungs black with the grim. I'm the howl in the night, the reaper's hymn.
I see ghosts in the mirror, they blink and stare. I see the fire in the furnace, is breathing despair.
Final requiem, the last note screams. Waking nightmares unravel the seams. Final requiem, the black moon beams. A hollowed out soul, drowning in dreams. Switchblade tongue, every word's a wound. 808s pounding like war drums tune. Cities of crypt, neon tombs loom. Skyscraper coffins under blood red moons. Remember the start, when the fuel was hunger and the path was just dirt. They see the mansion, now they don't see the struggle. This is the moment between the failure and the fortune. Every scar is a receipt. Every debt paid in full. I remember the cold mornings, days I felt like a fool. Talking big dreams in a room that was small. Praying that the first brick wouldn't cause the whole thing to fall. The transition is quiet, the change is internal. From chasing the light to becoming the eternal flame. I didn't ask for permission, I just took the name. And now the game is mine. They hate to come up, they love the downfall. But I learned how to stand tall against the wall. The climb was lonely, the view is better. The journey continues.
chaos is a predictable pattern. Amateurs panic, professionals adapt. I don't waste movements, I don't waste words. Everything is executed flawlessly. Watch how it's done.
Moving through the battlefield with zero sweat on the brow, handling all the complications that you couldn't allow. I see the pressure building, I just breathe and observe. They make the noise, I take the profits, that's the nerve of the operation. I'm the oil in the machine, keeping everything turning, sharp and ultra clean. I fix the problem before you even notice the flaw. I move with the silence, enforcing the new law. The conversation short, the deal is swift. I handle the whole situation, a masterful gift. I don't argue with results, I just confirm the score. Always one step ahead, always asking for more. Smooth operator, I glide through the chaos. I'm the silent creator. I make the impossible completely automatic. No wasted energy, no unnecessary risk. My operation is flawless. Put it on your checklist. They leave fingerprints, they leave evidence on the scene. My path is immaculate, everything pristine. I built a security system that catches the rats while I'm closing the deals and stacking up the facts. I don't need a distraction, I don't need the bright light. My power is proven in the quiet of night. I talk to the CEO, I talk to the street force. My influence covers every single source. Conversation short, the deal is swift. I handle the whole situation, a masterful gift. I don't argue with results, I just confirm the score. Always one step ahead, always asking for more. Rude operator, I glide through the chaos, the silent creator. Put it up and roar. I make the impossible look completely automatic. No wasted energy, no unnecessary risk. My operation is flawless. Put it on your checklist. Efficiency is beauty, speed is security. The less you see me move, the faster the process.
Flawless execution. Flawless service.
They try to build walls, they try to set boundaries, but I learned the code. There is no ceiling, there is no finish line. Just constant revolution, zero limits. I broke the mold, threw away the blueprint they gave me. They tried to cage the monster, but the monster became heavy, too heavy to hold. Too fast for the slow lane, I'm pushing past the barrier, ignoring all the pain. I don't look at the map, I create the new route. Every single day silencing the doubt. They talk about ceilings, I talk about the atmosphere. My vision's crystal clear, fueled by pure cold fear. I see the feeling, I see the start. I tear the old script, the chapter apart. The energy's high, the mission's defined. All the limitations far behind. I move where the fear doesn't exist. Limitless. I'm rewriting the rules with my fists. I don't pause for breath, I don't look to the side. This is the unstoppable, ruthless forward drive. They put the boundaries in your mind, that's the greatest trick. Kept you thinking small, moving slow, getting sick of the struggle, but I flipped the whole perception. Use the pressure as fuel for the self-correction. I multiply the effort and the results are exponential. My grind is legendary, purely monumental. I move through the obstacles like they were made to miss. The only limit that exists is the one that you insist. I see the finish, I see the start. I tear the old script, the chapter apart. The energy's high, the mission's defined, leaving all the limitations far behind. I control the vision, I control the speed, I control the outcome. This is what they need to understand. Yo! Zero walls, just sky.
The auction starts at midnight. No paper trail, no ledger. The deals are made on trust, the price is your life. We trade in secrets. We sell the impossible. Into the shadows. The phantom exchange. The market is open. Yeah. I walk into the exchange with collateral that no bank would ever know. I buy the 0-day exploits and secrets that make the whole corporate roll slow. The phantom exchange is invisible, the location shifting every single night. I am the ultimate broker, dealing in power and pure digital might. Every deep rap vocal line is a bid for something they can never admit they desire. Rat percussion hitting hard, marking the moment the price goes higher and higher. They talk about legality in Texas, I talk about the Monero I used to hide the heat. This whole dark cinematic reality is my auction house right under their feet. I control the inventory, the price for the final moment of the trade they try to make. I'm the ultimate force of the shadows, taking every single stake. I'm the ultimate force of the shadows, taking every single stake. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. The assets are shifting, the value is flowing out of the government sight. I took the power of anonymity, ruling the day and the endless night. I push the limits past the limit, my word is the ultimate co-directive. The only sight left standing is the king to build by the raw clandestine collective. I own the every moment of transfer, the second the escrow clears and the deal is done. I exploit the weak links, watching the bidding war, I've already won. I don't need a public bank, my influences fell through the wires they tap. My freestyle is the perfect script, avoiding every single trap. They talk about transparency and ethics, I talk about the freedom that comes from the dark. I'm the ultimate hustler, leaving a permanent silent mark. I see the power structure, every move is dictated by my will. I am the silent commander, the promise I will fulfill. You trusted the market, I showed you the meaning of the unseen exchange. My dominance is unbreakable, far outside their range. Far outside their range. Yeah. This the Gangster Trap, only absolute truth. Dominic flow, the vote is empty. The perimeter is set fast. Decent production is a slow. How it's built to last. It's just Gangster Trap, the only answer, no is no. The money is clean, the record is gone. You cannot trace a trade that exists only in the mind of the buyer and seller. The investigation is failed, the transaction is final. Deal confirmed, fake to zero. Hey, I'm on the plane. I'm on the plane. I'm on the plane. This is Gangster Trap, the only absolute truth. The only absolute truth. Phantom exchange.